Shana, the NFL Madden beta ratings has just come out, and it looks like it's a rerun of PJ Masks. We've got all these ratings here. I have no clue what's going on. Did they just copy and paste from 2025?
Hopefully this is just the beta and they're testing it and seeing everybody's reaction, because these ratings are terrible. They are terrible. I mean, you have just some ones that just pop off the top of my head that are terrible. You have the Washington, who was in the NFC Championship game last year. They're the third worst team in Madden. Are you kidding me? They're 78 overall, the third worst team in Madden. Another one that popped out to me: the Dolphins. The Dolphins are an 89 overall. How are they the third best team in the NFL? This makes no sense. And their team that I think got worse over the offseason, not better. These ratings are terrible. They're atrocious. Whoever is in charge of this needs to be fired. This is why a lot of people have turned away from Madden and are thankful that NCAA game is back. They need to change this, and hopefully this is just trying to see like people's reaction over the beta release and not the change before the game comes out in August.
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently, it looks like you have to be bad to have a good rating. Sounds like my credit score. I mean, look at the Browns. Okay, one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in the NFL last year, and they're at 87. Explain that to me. The defending champs are at 87.
Yeah, how are the Eagles and the Browns the same rating? That makes zero sense. Another one that's too high, I think, too, is the Niners are 92. The 92, they're higher than they're on the highest in the league with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are 92 too. Yeah, they're 92 too. Well, that's way too high for the Niners. They lost a lot of key pieces, right? I mean, that's crazy. Whoever did this needs to be fired. It needs to be reevaluated.
Not only that, they're two teams that really, I'm like, who's doing this? Who are the adversaries that came up with this one? They got the Saints at 83, and they got the Jags at 82, which is 5 to 6 points higher than the Washington Skins.
Yeah, and that makes no sense. And they're both terrible. And the Saints, who knows how they're gonna be good? I mean, they don't have a quarterback right now, right? So Derek Carr retired, right? So they're having either a rookie or they're having Spencer Rattler as their quarterback. And Spencer Rattler looked terrible last year when he played. I mean, how are they in 83 or whatever? It blows my mind. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're thinking. Were they just like lining up at a dartboard and just throwing 3 darts and adding up the total and seeing what the score was? And be like, there you go. Washington, 78. Boom, boom, boom. Jags, 82.
What about the Titans at 80? Who's doing the math in here? Our producer, Mark? Seriously. I mean, what kind of ratings is this? Is this from Madden 94?
Makes no sense to me. No sense at all. None. And there's a couple that make sense. I'll give them that. Like the Ravens are 91. I agree with that one. They got that one right.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
But my God, the rest of it just needs to be redone top to bottom. Redone top to bottom. This kind of really looks like you said at the beginning, like the beginning of the year 2025 ratings, what people thought. I mean, because that makes sense for the Washington team, especially, right? Because no one knew what to expect from Jaden Daniels. And like they were coming off a terrible year the year before. That's why they had the second overall pick to get him. So a 78 for that kind of made sense. But coming off the year they just had and be a 78? No.
Finally, they got the Bills at 85 with the Dallas Cowboys at 88. Explain that to me. So Dak didn't even play last year. You know, I don't know if that's a factor of how they do these ratings. But the Buffalo Bills at 85, I'm telling you right now, the Mafia is a little upset. They might have to start jumping off the new stadium into the table. That's how mad they're on.
Yeah, maybe they're really high on CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens getting together. I have no idea. But yeah, the Bills should not be lower than the Cowboys ever. No. In no universe.
EA Sports.
Another one I thought was low too was the Broncos. The Broncos have gotten a lot better. They should not be a 79. They're in the same boat as Washington. They're way too low. They should be at least mid 80s.
Yeah. They've got the Titans 1 point higher than the Broncos, and they've got the Jags higher, even the Colts higher. I don't understand it. I don't understand. EA Sports, you need to wake up, my friend. Better tell or fans, tell us what you think with these new rankings. These are the beta rankings that came out. That's coming out for Madden 26. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the NCAA college football game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then another crazy thing is if Saquon's on the cover, usually that team that's on the cover usually gets a little bit of a bump. How are the Eagles so low then?
Right,
right. Super Bowl champs, and you have the guy on the cover, and they're like 87th, which puts them, I don't know, what's that, like 10th best on the game or something like that?
Right.
The 8th best in the game? Like, no, it's weird. Super Bowl champs need a little bit more respect than that. And I do not like Philly at all. I'm a Washington fan.
You got to respect the champ.
Exactly.
You got to respect the
That's
champ.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's straight disrespect to them.
And the graphics, I saw a trailer of it, and the graphics team, it looked exactly the same as 25. What are we doing?
Yep.
All you did was change the number from 25 to 26. So you deleted the 5, added the 6. Hey, we'll sell this for another $60. That's what you did. Come on, man.
I agree 100%. That's why I haven't bought a new Madden in a while, because it got to the point where like I felt like I was buying the same game every year, and I would skip every few years, and it felt like a little better for my purchase. But like $60 a year, especially when they're putting out stuff like this, I mean, with these ratings, I mean that's just crap.
Yeah, my wife used to buy that as my anniversary gift, because we got married in kind of like middle of August or beginning of August, excuse me. No, it was middle of August 12th. My bad. I hope my wife's not watching. But that's
usually around the release date. The release date is usually around there.
Yeah. And so she always takes care of me and stuff like that with that, which love her to death. But I don't even know what you're doing there, EA. I just something's going on. You might be worse than WWE 2K. I'm just saying.
The latest WWE 2K game was pretty fun when you got to play the Bloodline storyline. That was pretty good.
Oh, I haven't played that in years. Fans, tell us what you think, please. What's up with these ratings? Seriously. EA, of course, has just released Madden has just released their Madden 26 ratings, and it's all over the place. I tell you, it looked worse than the Golden Nugget odds. Sports book odds. I tell you. Tell us what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell that notifies you that a new video has come out that we've released. And we'll catch you next time.